Guys, what's up? Hey guys, what's up? This is Simon Marshall here. Well, I guess you guys heard about the news, hey? WWE Hall of Famer Verne Gagne passed away yesterday in, I believe, Bloomington, Minnesota. I'm not sure how far that is from St. Paul or Minneapolis. So, yeah, it was confirmed because, I heard from on WWE Hall of Famer, his best friend Nick Bockwinkel and Mean Gene Okerlund. So Verne was originally born Laverne Clarence Gagne, who was from Robbinsdale, Minnesota. He was 5'11", 230 pounds, trained by a guy named Anthony Stetcher. That's who trained him, and believe it or not, he retired in 1981. He also played for the NFL, the National Football League, so he was drafted by the Chicago Bears. Small world. And then, believe it or not, Verne was inducted by his son, Greg Gagne. Greg Gagne was a hell of a athlete. You know, he learned from his dad, and you know what? I can't believe that Greg wrestled for the WWE in the early 80s at MSG, because Verne got his career started in the NWA in 1949 right until 1959. And on 1957, Edward Carpenter defeated the legendary Lou Thesz in Chicago, Illinois, right at Kaminsky Park, yeah, home of the White Sox. And then he found and formed the AWA Wrestling, which was American Wrestling Association. They were pretty good, believe it or not. AWA, they were a really awesome Minnesota-based organization, because that's where Lawrence the Axe Henning came from, to you know, Nick Bockwinkel. Oh man, that's one of the top 25 greatest rivals in wrestling history. And it was described by me, Gene Okerlund, because Gene Okerlund knew about the history, and you know, and I think, I wonder if WWE Hall of Famer Bobby the Brain Heenan knows about this too. And then also, Verne defeated the legendary Pat O'Connor for the AWA World Heavyweight title, and he had some other great feuds with the late great Gene Kaninsky, the late Dr. William Miller, the late Fritz von Erich, Dr. X, the Crusher, the late great Ray Stevens, Maurice Mad Dog Vachon. That's the guy who lost his leg in 1996 from Kevin Nash. Lawrence the Axe Henning, and and then, believe it or not, half of the superstars he had during that genre, everybody from Hulk Hogan, Hillbilly Jim, Andre the Giant, Tito Santana, Jesse the Body Ventura, Mean Gene Okerlund, the Interviewer, the Iron Sheik, Bob Backlund, Sergeant Slaughter, they all went to the WWF, which is now WWE, which was crazy, and during the 80s, he was on the ESPN network. And what I remember about AWA, he had the greatest voice in history. Like, he was a commentary, and he would call these matches. Like, my favorite was the late great Mr. Perfect versus Jerry the King Lawler for the AWA World Heavyweight title. And then, and I did not know about this homicide that Gagne got into an altercation with Helmut Gutterman, a 97-year-old resident who fell and broke his hip. Is that true? I guess, yeah. So, for a while, in 2009, he got diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease, or a chronic lifetime of head injuries, so memory loss, that's what Greg was saying. So he was 89 years old, believe it or not, here's some of the legends and Hall of Famers he trained on his resume. His own son, Greg Gagne, Ric Flair, Gene Anderson, Ole Anderson, the Horseman, Lars Anderson, Jumpin' Jim Brunzell, Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, the late great Mr. Perfect Kurt Hennig, Bob Backlund, the Iron Sheik, Blackjack Mulligan, Scott Norton, Kenny Pentour, who should be a Hall of Famer soon, Jimmy Valiant, Baron Von Raschel, who's long overdue for WWE Hall of Fame, Brad Rheingans, Buddy Rose, Playboy Buddy Rose, William Irvin, Robert Brown, and Tony Helm. And during his career in wrestling, Verne was, believe it or not, a 10-time AWA World Heavyweight Championship. And he was a 4-time tag team champion with Moose Evan, the Crusher, Billy Robinson, Mad Dog Vachon. And yeah, he had a great career. Some of those Hall of Famers and legends that I mentioned, those are the people he trained. Verne, thank you so much for giving us AWA wrestling and giving us your son Greg Gagne, who was a great fighter, and you will never be forgotten as long as you live, because Minnesota is the greatest state of all time to produce you and some of those Hall of Famers that you trained in your life. And I thought you trained Ravishing Rick Rude, but yeah, I was wrong. I thought it was you. So my prayers and thoughts go out to Greg Gagne and his family. Verne, we will miss you. So this is Simon Marshall saying thanks for watching.